Hey everyone, hey local Turlockians. This is the Local Turlock podcast for October 23rd, 2020. There's so much news, there's so much happening. There is a Stanislaus County seasonal ice rink that is closed due to COVID, but another one plans to open. We have been talking about the Disneyland has some reopening guidelines this week, and their old time pastries is selling chocolate supremes. So many interesting things happening. Our website is localturlock.com, and we are going to be talking about the local news. I will be giving you the latest scoops, news, stories, and business highlights for the week. Despite some loss, heart of downtown continues to beat. The city has taken measures to ensure businesses stand a chance at making it through these difficult times. Next on our list, if you're looking for a great place to pamper yourself, Diamond Brows is the perfect place for you, no matter your budget. With the season changing, the city's winter watering schedule will be in full effect on November 1st. And here's a story to inspire you. Oscar Avila and the crew at the Turlock Cost Less grocery store have donned bright pink t-shirts in support of the Turlock Firefighters Local 2434 and their breast cancer fundraising campaign. Next, as the city of Turlock continues to grow, residents and visitors have seen a steady increase of different businesses. One of the newest is a boba shop called Kung Fu Tea, which is walking distance from Stanislaus State, and we will also be mentioning some local businesses, giving a COVID-19 update in today's Local Turlock podcast. Despite some loss, the heart of downtown continues to beat. Since the coronavirus pandemic brought the world to... that link didn't work, but anyway, we'll talk anyway. Since the coronavirus pandemic brought the world to a standstill in March, there has been plenty of movement in Turlock's downtown core, from longtime tenants who have closed down for good to out-of-town businesses making plans to open up shop. Despite recent economic setbacks, both locally and nationwide, downtown Turlock has fared well since the pandemic began compared to past recessions. According to the assistant to the city manager for housing and economic development, Marin Pitt, the downtown vacancy rate was about 35% following the Great Recession. In the years that followed, a colorful revitalization took place, complete with new boutiques, restaurants, and coffee shops. While some businesses have closed due to the pandemic and rising rents, the progress made in the downtown core hasn't been lost due to the shutdown. The vacancy rate is currently at about 7 to 10%, and the city has taken measures to ensure businesses stand a chance at making it through the difficult climate. The weekly Downtown Turlock Street Vibe, which sees West Main Street closed between 1st Street and Broadway from Thursday to Sunday, has provided restaurants on that particular block to seat plenty of people outdoors. Throughout all of downtown, the city's permits have allowed restaurants to get creative with their outdoor seating, utilizing sidewalks and creating ambience with lights and planter boxes. Commonwealth is currently working with architects to figure out a seating plan that can be safe and profitable during the pandemic. Though some businesses have been hit harder by the pandemic than others, different industries continue to support each other. Did you know that there is a new salon coming into Turlock Town Center? One of the newest tenants in the Turlock Town Center is a salon hoping everyone feels welcome, no matter their budget. Diamond Brows owner Mesa Safi, I hope I got your name right. If not, contact me, Turlock at localturlock.com. Mesa Safi opened her first salon in Salinas before coming to Turlock, where she has expanded her business to not only include the eyebrow services her longtime customers already know and love, but also other beauty necessities like hair, nail, and pedicure appointments. Since opening on September 5th, Diamond Brows has provided these services to the community in a glammed out space that helps customers feel welcome. Diamond Brows specializes in lash application as well as eyebrow threading, waxing, and microblading. Hey, I'm just a guy, so I don't even know what half of that stuff is, but maybe you do watching and listening. A semi-permanent makeup service that gives clients the illusion of full brows via small tattooed strokes. While the procedure typically costs anywhere from $500 and up, Safi offers quality work, or as she likes to call it, talent, for a fraction of the price. That is at 545 North Golden State Boulevard. And I always have to look up Golden State Boulevard addresses because I'm like, wait, what block is that? So let's see what is near 545 Golden State Boulevard. So it's near, it's in that weird kind of downtown area where like Golden State and Gear and Main Street kind of meet each other at a weird angle. It's on Golden State near the KFC and the Mundo's and the Bob's Auto Center, so it's right in that weird interchange. They are open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday and Wednesday through Saturday, then 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday, but closed Tuesdays. That is Diamond Brows on Golden State. Their phone number is 209-250-2646. 209-250-2646. Next, let's talk about something that's super interesting and super action-packed and important. That is the wintering watering schedule. Now, with the season changing, the city's winter watering schedule will be in full effect starting November 1st. Make sure you reset your automatic sprinkler and irrigation timers to only turn on within the winter watering schedule, which runs from November 1st through February 28th. Now, here are the details for you, is that even-numbered addresses are allowed to water on Saturdays only, and odd numbers on Sundays only. So that's different, right? I'm used to, they usually give us like a weekend and a weekday schedule, but just Saturday and just Sunday. The city of Turlock strongly encourages customers to turn off sprinkler systems during the fall and winter months. As a reminder, there is no watering during or within 48 hours after measurable rainfall. Hey, I didn't know that, right? You learn something new every day. If it rains, 48 hours until you can water again, and that makes sense anyway. As a part of the water conservation program, the city does enforce the watering schedule, and they issue warnings and penalties to those customers who waste water and who water on non-watering days. Please do your part to help save our water and conserve this season. For more information, you can contact the city at cityofturlock.org. Next, let's talk about some firefighters. Local Market supports firefighters with shirt sales. With many of the area's normal fall fundraisers canceled due to the coronavirus pandemic, one local grocery store is doing its part to continue with its giving ways. Every October for the past 8 years, Oscar Avila and the crew at Turlock Cost Less Grocery Store on West Main Street have donned bright pink shirts in support of the Turlock Firefighters Local Number 2434 and their breast cancer fundraising campaign. These specially designed pink shirts have helped raise over $100,000 during the past several years for the Bill and Elsie Alem Cancer Endowment, which assists local community members with their cancer treatments. When Avila heard there would be no pink t-shirts this year, he decided to take things in his own hands. Cost Less has designed its own t-shirt with the help of artistically inclined employee Timothy Brown as a tribute to firefighters. The red shirts, not pink, as Avila didn't want to infringe on the firefighters' signature fundraiser color, read, "We appreciate firefighters," and feature firefighter equipment such as a helmet, axe, and hose. It is important for Avila to show support to the firefighters who are having a very rough year and at the same time raise some funds for their breast cancer campaign. The t-shirts can be purchased also so they can be purchased for $20 at Cost Less, which is at 255 West Main Street in Turlock. Okay, I mean, I'm sure you've driven past this all the time, right? There's the that big police tower thing in the background, right? And there's the kind of cruddy looking concrete with the parking lot. So that's 255 West Main Street. I think it's it's across the street from that pawn shop right there on Main Street. So there is the cost less, and that's 255 West Main Street in Turlock. You can purchase those t-shirts for $20. And speaking of local businesses, there is yet another boba tea shop in Turlock. I don't think I've ever had boba tea. Have you? If so, leave a comment below this live video, because it always sounds interesting, right? And one of these days I just need to go ahead and do it. As the city of Turlock continues to grow, residents and visitors have seen a steady increase of different businesses. One of the newest is a boba shop called Kung Fu Tea. Kung Fu Tea will join quickly Turlock, which has been open in Turlock for nearly 3 years, as premier boba spots. These shops are not only within a short distance from Stan State, they are also within walking distance of one another. Both businesses have expressed their thoughts on the two shops being so near each other. The Kung Fu Tea staff said that they are aware of quickly being just a couple doors down. Their goal is to provide more options for Stan State students, and Turlock having competitors would help both businesses improve on their drink quality and customer service. They are currently offering 5 stars rewards, which means that after 12 drinks purchased, the customer can get 1 free drink. They are prepared for the new customers coming in. You can't go wrong with any of their drinks. It's just based on what type of flavor you're interested in. So we said this is Kung Fu Tea. Let's see if they have a Yelp page or something. So kungfutea.com. That's 2220 West Monte Vista Avenue. Let's find that on a map. Well, I don't want directions, just want to see the address. So it looks like this is in, I think it's by the car wash. That's what that parking lot looks like to me. And yeah, there's the Quickly Turlock on Monte Vista, and then just a few doors down is that brand new Kung Fu Tea. All right, now to get into some serious news. I mean, I guess it's all serious, but we need to talk about that coronavirus and see how our numbers in our county are doing. Looks like we are at 395 deaths, and we are at 17,000 positive cases and about the same number of recovered cases. Stanislaus County announced its 394th death to COVID-19 on Wednesday and 49 new cases. The total number of positive tests now stands at 17,403. It lists another 98,723 residents who have tested negative and 16,771 who are presumed recovered. The county's 5 hospitals had 44 confirmed COVID-19 cases Wednesday, up from 41 on Tuesday. In the first update Tuesday, since leaving the more restrictive purple tier a week ago, Stanislaus County was able to meet the criteria for staying in the red status of California's slow and stringent coronavirus reopening program. That was good. We've been at purple for a while, we got to red, and then it's always the question of, well, are we going back down to purple? Are we staying at red? Are we going up to orange? Okay, we're still at red for the time being. Modesto has about 6,400 cases, Turlock 2,300, Ceres 2,100. Now let's get to 2 business highlights, because eating out has been a well-mourned commodity since the COVID-19 pandemic shut down. Many small businesses in the area have been severely impacted, and some have gone under due to the temporary shutdown and subsequent lack of indoor eating accommodations. Others have still managed to survive by delivering or offering outdoor seating options. But if you are a local resident from Turlock, I bet you wished you being informed of the numerous tasty and affordable places to eat. The first one we will mention is they're located, I think, on a canal drive. It's called the Village Corner, where there's like the Village Market in there, and there's a Starbucks, Willie's Pizza and Wings, and Lulu's Ice Cream Parlor. And I've been there a couple times. I should probably go more often. I always forget that little part of Turlock is out there. So here is lulusicecreamparlor.com. And they're next door to each other, right? There's the pizza place, there's the ice cream place. They're both run by the same owner, and these two establishments have a variety of foods to offer, and at decent prices as well. Willie's makes everything from scratch. We're talking pizza sauces, wing sauces, everything. They grate their own cheese and slice all of their vegetables. They also have a really cool Hella Hot Wing challenge. Well, let's bring up the menu at williespizzawings.com. The menu ranges between $7.50 for 6-piece wings and about $27 for a specialty pizza. Lulu's serves burgers, fries, shakes, so we said, here's Willie's, right? And then Lulu's, wherever we had that tab, here we go. Lulu's serves burgers, fries, shakes, sundaes, and ice cream scoops. They serve 28 flavors of ice cream and what some say are the biggest burgers in town. Lulu's menu is broad in that it offers $12 gourmet burgers as well as a more readily available $2 menu. Well, let's see. We can see how huge those burgers are. I can't really tell from that. So let's see if we can find the Yelp page. There's the Yelp page. I want to see these giant burgers because I've gone to Lulu's for ice cream, but not for burgers, and I've had Willie's Pizza a few times. So, come on, we want to see the food. There's ice cream. There's sandwiches. Where's these huge burgers? I feel like, darn it. I thought there was. Well, shoot. Well, lots of. Yeah, there's like the burger there, and I can't get to the. There we go. So I guess that gives you an idea of the size of the burger. $12 gourmet burger and $2 more affordable menu. And then, as we are wrapping up, winding down, we are going to talk about Willie's Pizza and Wings, which is right next door. Let's bring this up on a map. Pretty easy to get to, past Crane Park, over by the school, right? You must have seen this parking lot here, right? Where there's like the Subway, and then there's the Starbucks, and then here's Lulu's, and then Willie's is right next door. That is the Village Corner at 2050 East Canal Drive. They are open Monday to Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and then Thursday to Saturday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., and then Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. So about what you'd expect from pizza place hours, right? Open just before lunch and then open super late. And then Lulu's, we said there's Willie's and there's Lulu's. That is at 2056 East Canal Drive. They are open Monday to Thursday and Sunday, 11 to 8. Friday to Saturday, 11 to 9. Same idea, pizza place hours. The phone numbers, we'll show the phone numbers if you want to. It looks like the website had an order online option. Just Google Lulu's Turlock, you'll find it. The phone number for Willie's to place your pizza order is 209-667-9455. And then the phone number for Willie's, that was Willie's. Okay, so Willie's was 209-667-9455, and then Lulu's is 667-5858. But I mean, in this day and age, be computer literate, right? Do a quick Google search, Lulu's for the ice cream or the burgers or sandwiches, and then Willie's for the pizza. Google search Lulu's or Willie's and you'll find it. Well, thank you for staying until the very end for this week's podcast. Remember to visit our website, which is at localturlock.com, to stay up to date on our local news. You can email me at turlock@localturlock.com. You can visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/localturlock, and you can join in on all the fun. Let me see what people have been talking about lately. There's here local Turlock page. I'll gladly pay them Tuesday for 2 or 3 of those burgers today. Oh, geez. It looks like there's things happening with the Friends of Turlock Library, that construction over by the high school over there. We are having some fun with some caption contests and things like that. And then even a little bit out of town, did you know that often in the city, in the Bay Area, there's a drive-through haunted house, and there's a Donald Trump rally in town, and things happening where Modesto Christian School had to pause for a while. So all kinds of other news stories we didn't quite get to. That is facebook.com/local Turlock. And then the news website is localturlock.com, where you can find the links to everything that we've been talking about today. That is it for me. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you around the local Turlock page. Bye now, and thank you.